Nicolas Jackson, they said, will score 25 goals.
Exactly. We are live. Continue. See, we are going to this live cooking straight.
They said Nicolas Jackson will score 25 goals. All of a sudden, it has changed. They need another striker.
Yeah. Nicolas Jackson didn't do too badly today. Did he do too badly? He didn't, in my opinion, he didn't do too badly. Now he could have fluffed 2 or 3 chances. Yes, a young striker.
Don't have pattern of play.
Exactly.
Pattern of play. Jesus does not score. Does Jesus not do this one? But why do our wingers score? Odegaard scores. When they will be talking about this guy, Enzo, I say, let's be very careful. And the problem is, they bought a CM in Enzo. After some time, Enzo will tire them. I'm telling you.
Yeah. They want something else.
Enzo will tire.
So, guys, I know this is very unorthodox for us to start a live like this. Like the video if you're just getting to the stream. Yes, the live show. We are cooking Chelsea and we are cooking Ten Hag today. Yeah, it's a cooking section. They had the nerve to go on Caicedo for all this time. Oh, Caicedo has not done this. They've had poor games. Yesterday, Manchester United lost to Tottenham Hotspur. They were not convincing. Remember, they stole their first victory against Wolves by the margins. Now, Chelsea, they've bought all these players, this long list of talent, quote unquote talent, and they've lost comprehensively to West Ham. So we're here to discuss it. Like the video, if you're just coming in. Fossa is on. He's on. Should I say Fossa is on the beat? Oh, he's on the roll. Which one do you prefer?
No, those guys are like. It annoys me because they Havertz say we never see anything. Havertz, Ingo. See, Havertz has won trophy already. He has won community shield. It's not my business.
Exactly.
Guardiola said that one is trophy. Who am I to argue? I will not argue. Because these same people, will cook when they bought Caicedo. There's Enzo said the best midfield in the league. Okay,
let him start from Caicedo. Right, he came in the second half. Right, consider the penalty. Let's analyze his performance. Did you see anything? For me, I'm trying to be objective. I know I'm not I'm very objective. Apart from the regular part, I didn't see anything spectacular about this guy.
Bro,
I understand the market is a market, but nothing spectacular.
Yes. You know what you told me? Terry was saying something. He said, when the one guy came to the stream, he said, who is Brighton's coach? They said Roberto De Zerbi. They said, okay, fine. Since it's Roberto De Zerbi, bro, the music, maybe it might be too loud.
Yeah, sorry, I'll take it down now.
Okay, thank you. So they now said Roberto De Zerbi, who is the coach of Brighton. He said Roberto De Zerbi. He said, see the way Mitoma plays. He said Mitoma plays like this, like this, like this. Then Terry now said, okay, yes, fine. He said that was the way he was trying to use Mudryk as Shakhtar. Terry now said, at Shakhtar, did he have space to run in behind? And the EPL, are they allowing him to run in behind?
No, it's
different for you to be it's different for you to be a world beater at Brighton, at what do they call it, at Crystal Palace, opposed to going to big as opposed to going to a top 6. Say it's different. Say Brighton, the thing is, Brighton is playing football, and yet most of these small teams don't want to park the bus against them just because they are Brighton.
Exactly. But when you move to a bigger club, the responsibility shifts, right? And the pressure at that level is different. Exactly. Shout out to Gary Smith. We are live. Definitely, we are live. For me, I've been saying for a long time, I have nothing against Caicedo. I've said and I'm going to maintain it. He is not as good as people are projecting on him. He's not. See, look at Casemiro. Casemiro looked unbeatable at Madrid. You come to Manchester United, they don't have the quality of midfielders like Cruz and Modric. It's a different thing. It's unfortunate people do not analyze football in good faith anymore. Caicedo is a good player. I am not saying he's a good player.
That was why one guy was saying it. The one guy was saying it yesterday. Staffy was on Football Terrace. He said, look, Casemiro doesn't have the distance to move anymore. They were saying, no, he's chatting shit. Forgive my language. This is the reality. The reality is this. Then when I saw Casemiro at 1-5, me and my guy, he's a Man U fan. He has grown to accept the Casemiro thing. What did he say before? Casemiro can't keep the ball. Yes,
sure,
I understand
100%.
you are a destroyer and all those ones. But you need, if Kroos and Modric, they are not playing near you, you're ordinary.
Sure,
you understand?
100%.
You're very ordinary. Because let's be honest. If Kante was playing in that position, he would win 5 Champions Leagues too.
Exactly.
So let's not do. The problem is Manchester United fans don't do this. Oh, they have to understand. These 5 Champions Leagues of Casemiro is not helping you. It is not you that won the Champions League.
Champions League.
He came to Manchester
You
United.
know what? We'll go to Casemiro and Manchester United. So let's just finish on Chelsea. Now, you do see a team, right? That looks like a team that they actually spent £1 billion on the pitch and on the bench.
Bro, Enzo Fernandez cost 105.
Yeah.
Caicedo 115.
15. Yeah.
Mudryk 90 million.
Yeah.
Nicolas Jackson 35. What's this right back's name? Maybe Malo Gusto. Yeah, basic price. I'll give you that one.
But does that team, the way they are playing, does it reflect a team that had £1 billion worthy of investment?
Bro, that is vibes football. You understand? They are playing vibes football.
But
see, a team that has a pattern of play, you would see that this team knows where they are going. You understand? They don't have a proper pattern to actually execute. When I was saying today, some people were saying Nicolas Jackson is not ready.
No, what do you mean they don't know where they are going? I don't know. What do you mean they don't know where? I think Chelsea know where they are going. They are not going anywhere near the top. I think they know where they are going.
Except they are going down. Except they are going down.
They know where they are going. They are going down. Because, see, it is very hypocritical for us to have criticized Pep, who didn't spend similar money in 1 year. Pep never spent 1 billion in 1 year.
Yes.
In 1 calendar year, Pep never did that. Chelsea have done what is unprecedented. So we should be expecting unprecedented results in terms of winning. But it looks like they're going backwards. They're going backwards.
Bro, today I saw some things like Sterling's brilliant individually. But bro, this is what people are not understanding. And that's why Manchester United is not doing well. It's the fact that the team doesn't have the proper pattern of what they need to do for you to look at it and say, oh, this team is doing. Chelsea today, it was individual brilliance. No worry. One Mudryk. There was a time they were laughing at Chelsea. The only thing that was trending on Twitter, put Caicedo.
I would agree with you a little bit. I would agree with you a little bit. I only accept individual brilliance if that brilliance results to an outcome, which is a goal. They didn't score no goal. Sterling showing a little bit.
Yes,
see, sometimes we gotta be careful. Glimpses. We gotta be careful, right? For me, Sterling was just the better of a bad bunch, right? Let's say they have 10 bad plantains here. So him being the better of the bad bunch doesn't mean he was good. I think sometimes
yes, of course.
He wasn't that great. He was just the one among the bad bunch.
Yeah, his decision making at the end was shocking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Jackson, like I told you,
standout player. Yeah, very true.
Exactly. Jackson for me is a decent player.
In a bunch of
bad performances. Exactly. So I don't subscribe to the fact that Sterling was good. He was just a decent one of the bad bunch. So where do you think Chelsea goes from here?
Yeah. Well, from what they are saying, we shouldn't expect them to do this thing that they are not gel, they still need time. First things first. Pochettino sets Caicedo up for free. You are losing 2-1.
Yeah.
What will Caicedo do in the match? Caicedo is a DM. He doesn't need to do anything.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. Do you think it was not that pressure to play him because that's their record signing? You had to just play him.
Very true, bro. It could be. But
so
as a manager,
does it go back to what I said a few months ago that most Chelsea managers are just stooges. They're not the man of themselves. They're under pressure from the buyers to make sure they play their new toys. It looks like that's what they are doing there. I just bought a new toy. Manager, you have to showcase my new toy. That's what I see. Because, like you said, you made a very reasonable observation. Why do you bring in a DM when you are chasing the match? Why do you bring in a DM?
Well, that was what I thought. No, you don't need for a DM. You're chasing the game. You bring on an attacker.
Exactly.
You understand? You bring on an attacker. Why did you bring on Caicedo? Caicedo doesn't have the creative. It's just like what you said. Like, he is not as good as we put him. He's playing in a system that suits him.
Exactly.
You understand? When I told you before, the main reason Chelsea went for most of their players is just a case of FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't want when this guy is good. Either will not gain money or the guy will come and hunt us. So all the best talent should be here. No.
Exactly.
That is not what it is. Because you look
so let
at
me read this chat from Gary. Let me read this chat from Gary real quick. Let's like and share this show, please. Guys, do me a favor. Shout out to Gary for making that known. Like the video, very, very important for the growth of this channel and in the algorithm. And make sure you share the show. Thank you, Gary. I really appreciate this from you. Sorry for cutting you short. You're saying something.
No problem. Now, why? You understand? When you look at, okay, this guy today was on the bench. Let's look at Chuku. That guy said, do you think that guy will ever play? You want to develop, yet you're building a stopgap on your development. Why wouldn't you have gone somewhere else where you develop and they will be clamoring 80 million just for you? You understand me? That is what I'm talking about. They are spending. The reason they wanted to die on top Caicedo situation was the fact that if they allow Caicedo pass, he would go to Arsenal, and they don't want the situation of Rice and Caicedo. You understand? Okay. That is the main reason. Look at Mudryk. Okay, what sense is Mudryk signing, even as a football fan? Does it make any sense? So, meaning that you people didn't have an idea for Mudryk. You just thought maybe football is NFL or basketball. Yeah. Don't worry. This is
playing fantasy football. Fantasy football.
Yeah. You understand? This is a talented player. Don't worry. We'll put him on the pitch.
Exactly. We'll keep him there. We'll keep him there.
It's a draft. Exactly. It's not a draft.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's not a youngster that is a draft. If football is grueling, football does not forgive. Once you are a player, because this is a simple truth. The only thing that will save Mudryk is if Arteta is still interested in him. If not, that guy's career is over.
It's over.
Because everybody will look, this guy does not add anything. You don't beat your man. Even the run sometimes, you just want to, and that is why
when someone said, very amateurish way of running.
When someone said it on Twitter, he said Mudryk's transfer to Arsenal was just like something where at the end of the day, let me just go. Maybe I'm helping my country based off of the situation that they are in. So let me just go. I don't have a choice. Because I don't see why someone will be willing to, like, it was not a secret. Now, one guy that guy said he don't like on football terrorists, David. When they said they signed Mudryk, he said he doesn't see for him the amount of money for someone people don't really know.
No.
Secondly, he's a player that we all knew never really wanted to come to Chelsea. He had been twerking and dancing for Arsenal. If Arsenal had come, if everything, Arsenal met everything, he would have been an Arsenal player. So realistically, he doesn't look at it and say, oh, Mudryk is going to be sensational. No, and we are seeing it now. Every time, it's just a situation where he knows that maybe he's cornered, he doesn't have a choice, so I just have to push through. But reality is like that block is still there. Oh, I would have gone to Arsenal, young players with me and all that. That is what he wants.
So let's think about Enzo quickly. Enzo was supposed to be this World Cup winner, will come to Chelsea and transform them. Now, don't get it wrong. He has tidy passes. So is it that the footballing IQ has been reduced? That if a player has tidy passing, do you see that pass? There's nothing exquisite about a tidy pass. As a professional footballer, I expect every professional footballer to be able to have a tidy pass, right? So why are we hyping a tidy pass? He has not been influential in Chelsea for the past how many games he has played for them. So why this hype? Or are we just being jealous?
Bro, don't allow Chelsea, bro, don't allow Chelsea fans to come for you. It's
I
their
don't care. But
Messiah.
it's the truth. It's the truth. I've not seen anything spectacular from Enzo. Oh, he's a World Cup winner. He didn't win it by himself. There are other players that contributed to that
Without
winning of the World
Messi,
Cup.
we all know they wouldn't have brought it home.
Exactly.
Let's call it what
So
he's a see, bro. He's a if you ask me, a young phenomenal player. I like the boy. You understand? But my problem is this
you
is
you
what
are part
when
of
they're
the
talking
problem.
about
You are part of the problem embellishing it. What do you mean by phenomenal player? Well, how is it phenomenal?
bro. I mean, as a young guy, bro. As a young
Um,
guy, I'm not talking as
I
compare
don't,
him to
even though you are
De
young, you
Bruyne.
have not done anything to be awarded phenomenal. For what? For what? How?
Yeah,
Like, I think
very
sometimes
true.
the words and label we put on players make them
Yes, sometimes
too
yes,
much.
it
Yeah,
paints
it's
it.
not phenomenal.
Yes,
He has not
it
done
adds
anything
too much.
phenomenal
Yes, of course.
for him.
Is like for me, yeah, bro. You know why you're saying it like this? You've seen the players. You understand? You've seen
Yeah,
Fabregas play, so nothing will shock you. You
I've seen
understand?
Pablo Aima, Rui Costa, I've seen Gasca Medieta, I've seen Guti, I've seen better
Guti.
players in my
So
lifetime.
all those guys,
Yeah,
you
and it doesn't measure, it
understand?
doesn't come
Javi,
close.
Iniesta.
Yeah, it doesn't come close. So how am I going to call him phenomenal when I've seen players who are truly
No,
phenomenal?
it's
I'm
not
not buying that.
phenomenal. It's
It's
not
not. It's
phenomenal.
not.
You understand? That is a stretch. It's a stretch. But bro, this is my thing, eh? With Enzo, I look at Enzo. Oh, Enzo as a guy, you look at him and say, oh, there's something there. He's trying his best. But bro,
Okay,
you have
let's
to
pause.
understand.
What is there?
Yeah.
And what is inside? What's there?
Me? Bro, when I look
Yeah,
at
you
Enzo, eh?
said there's something there, and I'm sorry, I'm not
No,
seeing
of
anything
course.
there.
No, bro, if you're
No,
dismissing him, I'll say that one is harsh.
no. See,
Bro, you're
no,
being
no, no.
harsh.
See, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Much is expected.
There is
Yes, definitely.
something there, but we are not seeing what is inside. Can we not question the fact that we've not seen what's inside? I think I'm being fair. I've not seen it. There's something there. How come we can't see what's inside?
It's Chelsea. Chelsea will kill what is inside. We all know
Okay.
this was going to happen.
Okay, because of
At
time,
one point,
let's pause Chelsea for
Yeah.
now. Let's go to the other guy, Ten Hag.
yeah.
Now we saw the Tottenham manager. 2 games, you can see a pattern of play. Ten Hag, second season. This guy is playing on. This guy is like a vibe cartel. He's playing on vibes. What's going on?
Bro, even me, I don't understand. You understand? First of all, I think let's be honest. Even my guy, and I told you, he's a Man U fan. He said, "Man, Ten Hag, you guys call him out if he's not doing what he's doing well, what you expected." You understand me? The reality is, right
Yeah.
now, look, you can't play Mount and Bruno in the midfield with Casemiro. You are not winning shit. Forgive my language. You are because
Okay.
this is the reality. Though none of those guys can hold the ball. You understand? And
Okay.
top teams these days play with the ball at feet. I don't know if you understand.
I'm
And
getting
another
you.
problem they are having, yeah, another problem they are having is when they are calling Rashford and blaming him. I think Manchester United fans you see, this is where you said they've been dumbed down. As much as Cristiano Ronaldo was at Manchester United, there was Rooney there, there was
Sure.
Tevez there. Who else? They had different people. So you cannot claim and say, oh, Ronaldo doesn't play well, Rooney will turn up. You understand?
Exactly.
This one doesn't play
Sure.
well, Tevez will turn up. Now we know that, oh, okay, Rashford doesn't have the striking position. Yes, he's not comfortable. But the question I ask is this: what happened to Anthony? That guy is a dud. That is a bomb.
He is
You understand?
100%. I agree with you.
Because you cannot. Last season, Rashford bailed them.
Man you out. Yeah.
You understand? Today now, so he didn't have the best game. Everybody, this was why I remember when Manchester United fans were insulting Rashford 2 seasons ago when things were not going well for him. This
Yeah.
was the player that the season before saved them. They were
Yeah.
insulting him. Things were not going well because the manager didn't like him. The manager was playing him on the right wing, playing Elanga on the left. Now
Left.
another manager came last season, used him on his favorite position. He
Vision.
was their highest goal
Goal
scorer.
scorer.
Now, yesterday it wasn't the best game. Fine. It wasn't as if it was horrible, but he wasn't in the game because it was, let's be honest, it was an isolated game.
You start
The
giving
attack was
you are giving him a soft landing, right? You're giving a soft landing. Yes, it was not played in his favorite position. But if you are earning in excess of £200,000 and you play like that, if that was an Arsenal player, people will rip into him.
No, bro. I'm not, bro. It's not.
Let's be real. There is a pattern with Rashford. Whenever he signs a new contract, he fades off like a bad fat. He has signed a new contract now. He has started fading. So he plays for contract. He plays for contract. Now, he has signed a new contract. He's fading off.
Part of the season.
Okay, we are waiting. So, do you think Ten Hag will be the first manager to be sacked or not?
That's why I've said, let's see. If he does not play, you said?
Do you think Ten Hag will be one of the first managers to be sacked, or do you think he'll stick with his job?
No, I don't think he will be one of the first to be sacked. I don't think he'll be sacked. I don't think.
So, do you think Ten Hag has implemented anything into Man U? I don't see. If you watch Man U carefully last season,
the truth
is it was individual brilliance that built them out most of the games. Not they didn't play as a team and they won fair and square as a team. It was individual brilliance.
Yes.
How many teams have won? How can you rely on individual brilliance all the time? You can't maintain success with individual. Look at Man City. They have brilliant individuals, but they still play as a damn team. Yeah, look at Man U. They are not blessed with countless players with individual brilliance. Hence, they struggled yesterday. So, do you not think Ten Hag will not be called out the more and more? I'm seeing Rants and Bands who called him Ten Heisenberg, has revised that name from Ten Heisenberg to Ten Strag. So, don't you think very soon they will turn on the Man U manager for poor performances and poor results attached? Hello? It's like, are you there? Nah, I'm guessing is having a problem with connection. So while Efosa is out, let me continue the stream. So the way I say it, I don't say Ten Hag surviving that long unless the performance and the result changes. I do not see him surviving that long. You cannot have spent almost 400 million pounds on that team, and they look very clueless. The Man U team look out of ideas. The pattern of play is not there. They are playing on vibes. Like, you can't continue as a top team in the English Premiership to operate on vibes. How long can those vibes carry you? I think Efosa is back. You're back. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yes, I am. Sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, it was floating for a bit.
Can you hear me
you're
now?
Back. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. So we're talking about Ten Strag.
Yeah, sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So, the issue is with what do they call it? Ten Hag.
Ten Hag.
First of all, the buys have not worked. Those players that will implement what you do, they have not worked. You understand?
But those are his players.
Like I said, they are midfield. Yes, that's why I said the buys have not worked. Because sometimes, we were speaking today about our board uncle at Everton, Sean Dyche. You need, okay, fine, you need to have those players that come in. Now, players have come in. We've not seen, okay, look at Anthony, right? Why do I complain about Anthony? Everybody complains about Pepe. Pepe was more threatening than Anthony.
100%. 100%. Yet, Pepe got the flack. Pepe got so much flack.
From the same Manchester United fans.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I remember they were on their... Bro, I said, thank God I have people that were honest about football. My guy said, nobody talks about Sancho, nobody talks about Anthony, but they keep talking about Pepe.
Yeah.
You understand? Anthony has been running away. What do they call it? With so much. I
Wait.
don't know how to
Number
call it.
one,
He has run away.
I think you are misrepresenting it. Anthony cannot run. He doesn't have pace. So when you say he's running away, I'm
No,
confused.
I mean he has been running away with. When I mean not, bro, it's not pace. I mean he has been running away with the narrative.
Figuratively, he's been
That
getting
is
away figuratively.
this
Okay,
country.
because if you look at it literally, Anthony
Yes,
cannot run. He cannot run.
he's not running where.
So
Bro,
that's it.
that guy does not see my problem with Anthony. Anthony, this is why Rafinha plays ahead of him. Check Anthony. Anthony plays like a midfielder than a winger.
Sure.
When you give him the ball, when you see Rafinha, Rafinha faces you. And you don't see
You
when
want to take
Saka
on
is
you one on
facing
one,
a defender,
one.
you are
Yeah.
scared. Like one. But when I'm looking at Anthony will be there. What if I come there and slap you? Are you mad?
He was flicking his leg.
Bro, you understand?
Anthony's a damn clown.
Every single time. Like you'll be doing beat your man. Beat because
He can't.
sometimes
He can't.
what makes your team threatening is like that is the thing. Wing play is important. With the way
Sure.
these managers want to play, wing play is important. At one particular point, it's not going to be, oh, you're this is what I expected, right? And this is what I will say. If Manchester United want to improve, they need to drop either Casemiro, Bruno, or Mount. If they want to accommodate Mount, Bruno and Casemiro cannot play. Bro, it's true. It's the reality.
But
why would they play? Because
the
they
only
lose
tackler they have
every time.
The only tackler they have is Casemiro. If they don't play Casemiro, you're done. So you have to be one of Bruno.
Bro,
that buy someone. You're right.
That's why I said the Amrabat that is cheap. They have to buy someone because look, you're a big team. Forget the fact that Casemiro is as one. Look, bro, at one particular time, do you remember we were contemplating whether Partey would stay or go?
Exactly.
So it shows what at one particular time we know. Even last season, as good as Partey was one of the best DMs in the league. Let's be very honest. But at one point, Partey, what did they call it? Partey was not doing anything.
This one was off.
Had to take him out and put Jorginho in there.
Exactly.
You understand? I remember some Man U fans were saying it last season. Those that were still logical said they would love a Jorginho in their team because they need someone that can keep the ball and orchestrate play. Yes, exactly. You say he's not a tackler, but the tackler, we are saying tackler that time. See, bro, you know when I knew this Casemiro could not pass, I said if you want that final against Liverpool where they won, bro, Casemiro wanted to, they gave Casemiro ball, he wanted to switch ball to fullback, he was giving it to Troy.
So let's round up. Let's round up real quick because I need to be head somewhere real quick. So let's round real quick. So your last word on this Chelsea and Manchester United. Who do you think will finish top? Who do you think will be ahead of the other, Chelsea or Manchester United?
Well, the only thing is when I look at Chelsea, forgetting that they are blue rascals, they have been more intentional moving forward. That is a fact. They've been more intentional moving forward. They want to do great things. Mm-hmm. Manchester United, over the past 2 games. Now, last game, they
just round it up real quick. I need to finish the stream. We can round it up real quick.
Yeah, in the first half. But they did. We saw what they did on Monday against Wolves in that particular game again. So, for now, I'm seeing Chelsea looking better.
Okay.
But at the end, both of them, I just look at them and it's Arsenal that is, the creme de la creme.
Okay, if you say so. I just think, let me read this chat before I go real quick. I have no Ten Hag will face this during the new season because instead of him trying to experiment with his new pattern against Arsenal, he was busy playing safe counter-attack game. Make sure he win. Exactly. So, guys, I'm sorry this was a short stream. We just had to do this cooking session real quick. And I'll be back for live stream tomorrow, Monday, on an extensive one. I don't know if Mr. Efsa can make it, but I'll be back here tomorrow for an extensive live stream. Like, share, subscribe on the playback. make sure you turn on your notification bells on, and make sure you like the video. Shout out to Mr. Ifosa for coming through. Rather, I really appreciate you for
Thank you
coming
so
through.
much for having me.
So, guys,
bro, all we want is
hopefully
Caicedo.
we win tomorrow. Yeah, go Caicedo. Hopefully we win tomorrow so that we don't cook ourselves tomorrow. Because if we don't win tomorrow, we'll be cooked. So, guys, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.
Thank you very much.